I
Oh,
think
name is Jaden Houston. Houston's his name. It just came to me. Jaden Houston. Go
one of
ahead.
the things I was just going to add about that game last night against Clinton was there was a lot of sharing of the basketball. I mean, it's really exciting when the ball moves from man to man, and that creates opportunities for kids. And I think they see that and they experience that a lot more this year than they had perhaps in the past.
We had 12 assists last night, and it came from 6 different ball players. So yeah, we're sharing the ball.
What do we need to do well tonight as we face North?
I think we need to defend them. I mean, like I said, they have 2 exceptional ball players, and if we can just contain them and not let anybody else go off. I mean, what I've learned in high school basketball, if you have 3 guys who can score, it makes it tough to beat you. So we got to maintain to keep the calling on the reins on the 2 best ball players, not let anybody else step up and beat us.
It looked like against Clinton, right? Maybe at the end of the game, Braden Hufford may have tweaked his ankle. How is any updates on how that is looking yet?
I haven't heard anything from Braden, but he did send me a text before he went to bed last night with his foot in a bucket of ice. So he's taking the necessary precautions. He says, I'll be ready to go, coach. But he will be a key factor because since we come back from Christmas break, his game has gotten so much better. I mean, he's probably our leader in assists. He's occasionally knocks down a 3-point shot, which another thing is our 3-point shooting is a lot better than it has been in the last 2 years. I mean, I think we're finally hitting about a 30% percentage. Last year, we couldn't throw the ball in the Mississippi River, but this year we're knocking down some threes.
Thank you very much for your time tonight, Coach, and good luck tonight versus Davenport North.
Yep. Go Muskies.
Thank you again to Coach Tom Olsis, the activities director here at Muscatine High School. Great interview there with Coach Wyndham and the Muscatine Muskies. The Muskies coming into this game against Davenport North. We'll break it down, but we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with more Muskie basketball on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network.
There's no place like home, and Eastern Iowa Community Colleges is our hometown college. With the security we need to explore, learn, and grow, it's the smart choice, always delivering quality, affordability, and flexibility, because now, more than ever, there's no place like home, and there's no place like Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, the community's college.
You know RIVO as expert plumbers, but did you know RIVO can also be your one source for complete bathroom and kitchen remodels? With professional craftsmen doing the job for more than 30 years, experienced in tile, carpentry, and of course plumbing, RIVO can transform a dreary basement into an elegant bathroom and upgrade a worn-out kitchen using inspirational design and quality brands. Before you stand in line at a big box store, call RIVO Incorporated and see how a hometown professional can refresh and improve your home.
At First National Bank, we strive to provide the best customer service both in person and online. Our mobile wallet offers you great features within our mobile app. Card controls, alerts, digital receipts. Mobile wallet is a free feature in our mobile app. Check it out today.
Almost like it knows when you can least afford.
Another clogged drain?
Lucky for you, RIVO is always standing by. With multiple master plumbers on staff, RIVO not only handles your home-related issues, RIVO will also diagnose and design large-scale commercial piping systems. Family-owned, reliably honest, remarkably affordable. Complete kitchen and bath home improvement technicians. Because RIVO won't rest until your plumbing problems are gone.
There's no place like home, and Eastern Iowa Community Colleges is our hometown college. With the security we need to explore, learn, and grow, it's the smart choice, always delivering quality, affordability, and flexibility, because now, more than ever, there's no place like home, and there's no place like Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, the community's college.
And welcome back to Muscatine High School. It's Muscatine Muskie basketball as the Muskies play host to Davenport North. Davenport North coming off a big victory last night, 59-58 over Davenport Central. And they are led by senior guard Jaden Houston at 18.3 points per game. Jaden also their leading rebounder at 6 points per game, or 6 rebounds per game, excuse me. Quincy Wiseman, another senior for the Wildcats, 10.7 points a game and 4 rebounds for Quincy. And then the Muskies match up with Noah Yan averaging 11.2 points per game, Josh Diekman at 9 points per game. Diekman also averaging 7 rebounds. But Diekman coming off of a big game last on Thursday night, 14 points leading the way for the Muskies as they defeated the River Kings of Clinton, and a big output offensively for the Muskies as well on Monday as Diekman had 16 points in the victory over Burlington. So Josh Diekman coming on late. He's joined by fellow seniors Noah Yan and Waker Clare as the top 3 scorers for the Muskies. And a big task tonight as Davenport North, comes in with some momentum. They are 5-3 on the year. This is a rescheduled game that was supposed to be played earlier this year in December, but with COVID-19 and some of the challenges that the Davenport Public School District has had, they got a little bit of a later start to their winter basketball season, did North, and they are 5-3 as the Muskies are 5-6, winners of 4 of their last 6 ball games as the Muskies are getting hot at the right time. Our starting lineups this evening for the Wildcats, starting for the Muskies. Number 1, Noah Yan. Number 1, Braden Hufford. Number 4, Reed Olsis. Number 11, Dante Lee. Number 22, Noah Yan. And number 32, Josh Diekman. Good to see Dante Lee back in the starting lineup. He's battled some injuries this season. And then starting now for the Wildcats, Jaden Houston starting at 1 guard. Makai Jacobs also starting at guard. Number 11, Mike Lowry. Number 21, Quincy Wiseman. And number 42, Nolan Mosier, as we stand for our national anthem. And we are about to be underway. Joel Krausar with you here on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network. Remember, every three-pointer for the Muskies this evening will be sponsored by First National Bank of Muscatine, proud supporters of Muskie Athletics. Bear of Muscatine, RIVO Plumbing and Heating, and Eastern Iowa Community College will also be featured in our post-game awards. Be interested to see who turns out to be the offensive player of the game, defensive player of the game, and who will have our play of the game. Jaden Houston and Diekman set to jump off for the Wildcats and Muskies tonight. A little early for Houston there. Diekman able to tip it back to Olsis, and Braden Hufford will bring it up for the Muskies. He's defended right away by Jacobs. Early on, now off the wing, feeds Reed Olsis in the post. Hufford for three. No good. Rebound is from Wiseman, and he'll bring it up the floor for the Wildcats. Both teams coming off wins coming into this game. Motion offense here for North. Over to Jacobs in the corner for three. Shot up, no good. Diekman able to tip it to himself and secure the rebound. Now the 6'7" senior will get all the way to the rim and finish for the first basket of the ball game. Kai Jacobs will bring it up. He gets it over to Lowry. Lowry at the top of the key. Wiseman. Three is good, but there was a foul prior to that. It's going to be an offensive foul. Moving screen. That's going to be on Jaden Houston. Now full court press as we anticipated here from North. Full court man-to-man pressure. Makai Jacobs defending Braden Hufford. Now Dante Lee drives to the rim. Unable to finish. Wiseman with the rebound. And now Wiseman pushes it up the floor. Houston, pull-up jumper. Nope. Passes it over to Mosier. That is up and good. That's a long two-pointer for Nolan Mosier. Mosier, just the sophomore. Hufford with the drive. No good. Rebound Houston. Wiseman, shot, fake. Drives, kick out to Nolan Mosier. No good. And that's rebounded by Jan. Dante Lee up the floor. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Dante Lee. Bucket no good. Jaden Houston steps in and takes the charge. So just over 6 minutes to play here. We're all tied. As Makai Jacobs brings it up the floor for the Wildcats. To Lowry. Houston to Lowry. Mosier, second extra pass to Jacobs. No good. It's going to be Muskie ball as Lowry batted it out of bounds. Some good shots here on offense so far from the Wildcats. The Muskies have been fortunate that they haven't gone down. And the Muskies doing a nice job of getting rebounds too. Hufford now brings the ball up for the Muskies. No Jan on the wing. Dante Lee. Turnover, and now North will run. Jacobs extra pass to Wiseman. Shot blocked by Lee, but Lowry there for the rebound, able to get the two. Kai Jacobs picks up the full court pressure. As Hufford tries to set up this Muscatine offense. Hufford, Jan, Olsis, Diekman, and Lee on the floor for the Muskies. Hufford finds Lee in the corner. Three ball up, long. Rebound, Olsis. Lee steps in, and that jumper is good. Quincy Wiseman hits it on the wing for the Muskies. And now Jacobs back to Wiseman. No good, rebound Jan. Fast pace right now in this ball game. Hufford on the wing, gets it inside to Olsis. Olsis, three ball for Jan, and that is good. That three-pointer brought to you by First National Bank of Muscatine. Every three ball is a $25 donation from First National Bank to the Muscatine Muskie Booster Club. As Lowry gets it out to to Jaden Houston. Good dig out there from Braden Hufford. And now they're going to call a foul. The Muscatine faithful, not a fan of that call, but nevertheless, North will get the ball. And another turnover against the Wildcats as the Muskies will take over. And that's an offensive foul on Braden Hufford. Pushed off with his forearm. And now Waker Clare will check into the ball game. Last time Waker played in this gym, he had 25 points, a career high 23 in the first half. See if the home gym is as friendly as it was last time out. Wiseman prodding at the three-point line, gets it to Jacobs. Jacobs trying to turn and slash, and he's going to travel. Good defense from Muscatine's Noah Yan. But this full court press is still creating some issues here for the Muskies. Diekman inbounds it to Lee. Lee defended here by Makai Jacobs. And now the Muskies set up their half court. Lee cuts out, gets it on the wing. Muskies trying to slash into the lane, goes Lee, shot up, no good. Rebound by Jacobs. Excuse me, Houston. Now Wiseman at the top of the key. Wiseman. Wiseman was able to draw the blocking foul. That's going to be the second foul on Dante Lee. And now Kyle Lamont checks into the ball game for the Wildcats. In for Mike Lowry. Jaden Houston on the inbounds, able to get to his first bucket of the night. Again, the senior averaging 18.3 points per game. Jan brings it up the floor, gets it to Lee on the wing. Jan with the floater, no good. That's rebounded by Cade Gwynn. Travel on Makai Jacobs. It'll be Muskie ball. Diekman, Jan, Clare, Lee, and Olsis on the floor for the Muskies. Wiseman, Jacobs, Gwynn, Houston, and Lamonte on the floor for the Wildcats. Foul is going to be called on Cade Gwynn. And so that's the first foul on him, second team foul on North. James Porter checks in for the Wildcats. Jan inbounds it to Olsis. Now Jan will take it at the top of the key. Lee comes off the screen. So into Diekman, his first post touch, turned over, and now North looks to run. Wiseman on the wing. Porter over to Lamonte to Houston. Houston jab step, pull up, long rebound Lee. And now Houston with the steal. And Houston contested, and they called that an intentional foul, but he was going for the ball. And they've called that an intentional foul. And Houston is up on his feet. We have a 30-second timeout. And I think I think the frustration is that Olsis was clearly going for the ball and not going for the body. And in fact, I think if we were able to pull the replay up, which we can't do that right now, we may even see that he makes contact with the ball and not the man. And that is a challenging thing. And again, I'm glad to see that Houston was able to get up, and appears he'll be able to shoot the free throws after this timeout. But that was not a good call. But Houston, thankfully, is fine, and he will shoot his free throws. First free throw is no good. And the second free throw good, but now North will keep possession. Minute 29 to go here in the first quarter. Joel Krausar on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network. Cade Gwynn shot no good. Rebound Dante Lee. And now Noah Yan will push the pace. So we're all tied at 7. As the Muskies looking to work their offense on about a 4-minute scoring drought is Muscatine. Olsis able to finish at the rim. Diekman for 2. Houston over to Brown. Brown shot fake to Lamonte. Shot up. No good. Rebound Dante Lee. Good tip from Noah Yan. As the Muskies trying to limit those second chance opportunities. Baker Clare on the wing. Olsis comes for the screen. And Dante Lee dribbles it off his foot, and that's a turnover. It will be Wildcat ball with 22.1 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Now Brown will bring it up, Porter will bring it up for the Wildcats. Teetering right along that half-court line as Noah Yan extends the defense. Under 10 seconds to play here. Houston shot up, blocked, rebound by Geis, and that is good. Steal from Brown, but the time will expire. And we're all tied at 9 here at the end of 1. And we'll be back in a short break here on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network.
You know RIVO as expert plumbers, but did you know RIVO can also be your one source for complete bathroom and kitchen remodels? With professional craftsmen doing the job for more than 30 years, experienced in tile, carpentry, and of course plumbing, RIVO can transform a dreary basement into an elegant bathroom and upgrade a worn-out kitchen using inspirational design and quality brands. Before you stand in line at a big box store, call RIVO Incorporated and see how a hometown professional can refresh and improve your home.
At First National Bank, we strive to provide the best customer service both in person and online. Our mobile wallet offers you great features within our mobile app. Card controls, alerts, digital receipts. Mobile wallet is a free feature in our mobile app. Check it out today.
Almost like it knows when you can least afford.
Another clogged drain?
Lucky for you, RIVO is always standing by. With multiple master plumbers on staff, RIVO not only handles your home-related issues, RIVO will also diagnose and design large-scale commercial piping systems. Family-owned, reliably honest, remarkably affordable. Complete kitchen and bath home improvement technicians. Because RIVO won't rest until your plumbing problems are gone.
And welcome back. It's the beginning of the second quarter. We're all tied at 9. Joel Krausar in the Discover Muscatine Sports Network as the Davenport North Wildcats get their half-court offense. There's Houston to Weissman. Shot fake. And that foul is going to go on Diekman. First foul against Josh Diekman. Weissman was unable to get the shot off, so the foul was on the floor. On the floor for the Muskies, Hufford, who's battling for that loose ball, along with Diedrich. And Hufford able to get the steal. Gets it up ahead to Diedrich. Layup is good off the defensive conversion for the Muskies. Diedrich, Claire, Diekman, and Olsis along with Hufford on the floor for the Muskies. As it's Lowry, Houston, Jacobs, Wiseman, and Mosier for the Wildcats. Pocket pass, tipped, blocked by Hufford. And now Diekman rebounds and pushes the ball. Gets it to Hufford, over to Claire. Claire looking to feed the post. Good defense inside. High post jumper from Josh Diekman. Gets the shooters rolling good. 13-9 lead for the Muskies. As Quincy Wiseman brings it up for the Wildcats. Gets it to Makai Jacobs. Now Lowry will try to set it up. Just 3 points for Jaden Houston, the leading scorer for the Wildcats today. Wiseman with the jumper, and that is good. That was a smooth-looking curl and a nice jumper from the senior. Now Diekman brings it up, gets it to Hufford. Muskies looking to set up their offense. Finds Diedrich on the wing. Hufford almost stolen. Finds Claire now in the corner. 3, no good. And it will be North ball. As the Wildcats will now bring it up the floor. Houston to Mosier. Back to Houston. Good ball movement here from the Wildcats. Trying to set up a backdoor lob. That 3, no good. Rebound by Diekman. The Wildcats were setting up a lob play, but Olsis kind of read it out, and they did not feel comfortable, and that's going to be a turnover against the Muskies. But good defense in that last possession for the Muskies. Unfortunately, an unforced turnover there. As Hufford will now check out with Noah Yan coming into the ball game. Mosier. Back to Jacobs. Jacobs to Weissman for 3. No good. Rebound Yan. Toyota of Muscatine brings you Muskie basketball. That's going to be a travel. Trevor Diedrichs with the turnover. Along with CBI Bank and Trust, RIVO Plumbing and Heating, and Eastern Iowa Community College. Some Saturday evening, early evening basketball here at Muscatine High School. As there's Noah Yan with the steal and a layup that's good. Good defense from the senior. Now a 4-point lead for the Muskies with 5 minutes to go in the first half. Wiseman gets to the rim. Good defense in the paint by Diekman, who then gets the rebound. Yan back to Diekman. Diekman shot fake. And they call it travel. So 4-point game still. And now Makai Jacobs will bring it up the floor for the Wildcats. Quincy Wiseman over to Houston. Houston back to Wiseman. Wiseman with the shot fake to Jacobs. Jacobs will drive. Blocked by Diekman. Good defense there. Again, just staying straight up. Jacobs was able to push off and elevate and get the bucket. And now Yan will bring it up for the Muskies. Diedrichs back to Jan. Claire gets it to Olsis in the post. Gets it to Diekman. Good ball movement for the Muskies, just unable to finish. Now Weissman will bring it up for the Wildcats. Mosier for three. No good. Rebound, Jan. Jan finds Claire in the trail. Gets it inside to Olsis. Olsis back out to Jan. And then a turnover. That's some miscommunication there between the two seniors. So now Dante Lee checks in for Diedrichs. Lee picked up 2 fouls early in the first quarter. Making another start tonight is the junior. As Jacobs brings it over for the Wildcats. Jaden Houston to Mosier. The Muskies continuing to put some pressure defensively, making a challenge for this offense for the Wildcats to operate. Houston with a nice move in the lane. Able to finish. Dante Lee on the wing. He travels. Another turnover for the Muskies. It's been an issue this evening. There's been some uncharacteristic turnovers. Now Jacobs calls out the offense for Davenport North. Weissman, little free throw line jumper, good. And the Wildcats take the lead. Waker Claire into Diekman. Diekman's pass is stolen. And now Jaden Houston. He fades away. They're going to call a foul on Lee. So now Jaden Houston will go to the free throw line. Jaden Houston, is 78.3% free throw shooter. Muskies take a timeout. We're going to keep it right here. So Jaden Houston goes to the free throw line. He's got 7 points, 4 in the second quarter. It's a minute to go here, minute and a half to go here in the first half. Riots and Rebelle Salon bringing you Muskie basketball along with River Rehab, Physical Therapy, and Lutheran Living Senior Campus as Coach John Wyndham using this 30-second timeout to try to regroup his charges as they look to regain the lead that they've had much of this ball game. It's been a very close matchup, but North has found a way to get to this lead here after trailing as much as 7 in the first quarter. First free throw is missed by Jaden Houston. Second free throw is short and no good. Rebound, Josh Diekman. Diedrichs gets it to Diekman. Over to Claire. Claire gets into the post. 3 ball good by Noah Jan off a fantastic pass from Reed Olsis. That 3 ball presented by First National Bank of Muscatine. Quincy Weissman crosses over to Jacobs. Jacobs back to Mosier. Over to Lowry. Going to be a foul now. As the Muskies, that's the 8th team foul. Waker Claire called for that foul. And that will send Lowry to the free throw line, the lefty. First free throw, no good. Rebound, Diekman. As Noyan gets it over to Diedrichs. Skip past to Claire. Good catch from Waker. Into Olsis. Double team, and they're going to call a foul. That's going to be on Lowry. Calling for the reach. Well, they did call it on Houston, so while they only have 3 team fouls, 2 of which are on Jaden Houston, their leading scorer. So with 43.9 seconds to go in the half, Houston will come out and Lamonte will come in. Baker Claire gets the inbounds. Jan to Diedrichs. Back to Jan. Waker Claire for 3. Good. 3-point basket from First National Bank of Muscatine. As the Muskies take the 21-17 lead. With 15 seconds to go here in the first half. Noyan extends out on Makai Jacobs. Jacobs kicks it to the corner as the Muskies trying to get a run out. Unable to. Weissman to Lowry for 3. No good. And the Muskies take a 4-point lead going into the locker room at halftime, leading 21-17. We'll be back with our Pearl City Media halftime show after a brief break.
There's no place like home, and Eastern Iowa Community Colleges is our hometown college. With the security we need to explore, learn, and grow, it's the smart choice, always delivering quality, affordability, and flexibility, because now, more than ever, there's no place like home, and there's no place like Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, the community's college.
You know RIVO as expert plumbers, but did you know RIVO can also be your one source for complete bathroom and kitchen remodels? With professional craftsmen doing the job for more than 30 years, experienced in tile, carpentry, and of course plumbing, RIVO can transform a dreary basement into an elegant bathroom and upgrade a worn-out kitchen using inspirational design and quality brands. Before you stand in line at a big box store, call RIVO Incorporated and see how a hometown professional can refresh and improve your home.
At First National Bank, we strive to provide the best customer service both in person and online. Our mobile wallet offers you great features within our mobile app. Card controls, alerts, digital receipts. Mobile wallet is a free feature in our mobile app. Check it out today.
Almost like it knows when you can least afford.
Another clogged drain?
Lucky for you, RIVO is always standing by. With multiple master plumbers on staff, RIVO not only handles your home-related issues, RIVO will also diagnose and design large-scale commercial piping systems. Family-owned, reliably honest, remarkably affordable. Complete kitchen and bath home improvement technicians. Because RIVO won't rest until your plumbing problems are gone.
There's no place like home, and Eastern Iowa Community Colleges is our hometown college. With the security we need to explore, learn, and grow, it's the smart choice, always delivering quality, affordability, and flexibility, because now, more than ever, there's no place like home, and there's no place like Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, the community's college.
You know RIVO as expert plumbers, but did you know RIVO can also be your one source for complete bathroom and kitchen remodels? With professional craftsmen doing the job for more than 30 years, experienced in tile, carpentry, and of course plumbing, RIVO can transform a dreary basement into an elegant bathroom and upgrade a worn-out kitchen using inspirational design and quality brands. Before you stand in line at a big box store, call RIVO Incorporated and see how a hometown professional can refresh and improve your home.
At First National Bank, we strive to provide the best customer service both in person and online. Our mobile wallet offers you great features within our mobile app: card controls, alerts, digital receipts. Mobile wallet is a free feature in our mobile app. Check it out today.
And welcome back to the Discover Muscatine Sports Network. Joel Krausar on Pearl City Media halftime show as the Muscatine Muskies lead Davenport North 21-17 off 8 first half points from senior Noah Yan for the Muskies. Josh Diekman has 4 points. Waker Clare has 3. Reed Olses has 2. And Trevor Diedrichs has 2 points as well. Dante Lee's also starting for the Muskies, has a bucket. The big story, though, has been the Muscatine defense limiting to leading scorer Jaden Houston to just 7 first half points, as the Muskies right now are controlling tempo. There have been a few turnovers that I'm sure Coach John Wyndham would like to have back, but all in all, Muscatine matching the pressure from Davenport North and executing their half-court offense. Some really fantastic passing coming out of the post from Josh Diekman and Reed Olses have led to some three-point buckets for the Muskies, and just really been good team offensive basketball for the purple and gold as they look to move their win streak to 3, having defeated Burlington and Clinton earlier this week. We're going to take another short break on your Discover Muscatine Sports Network. Again, Muskie basketball presented by CBI Bank and Trust, Riots and Rebelle Salon, and Bickford Senior Living of Muscatine.
There's no place like home, and Eastern Iowa Community Colleges is our hometown college. With the security we need to explore, learn, and grow, it's the smart choice, always delivering quality, affordability, and flexibility, because now, more than ever, there's no place like home, and there's no place like Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, the community's college.
You know RIVO as expert plumbers, but did you know RIVO can also be your one source for complete bathroom and kitchen remodels? With professional craftsmen doing the job for more than 30 years, experienced in tile, carpentry, and of course plumbing, RIVO can transform a dreary basement into an elegant bathroom and upgrade a worn-out kitchen using inspirational design and quality brands. Before you stand in line at a big box store, call RIVO Incorporated and see how a hometown professional can refresh and improve your home.
At First National Bank, we strive to provide the best customer service both in person and online. Our mobile wallet offers you great features within our mobile app: card controls, alerts, digital receipts. Mobile wallet is a free feature in our mobile app. Check it out today.
And welcome back to the Discover Muscatine and Pearl City Media halftime show. It's Muscatine Muskie basketball as the boys are at halftime against Davenport North. We're about 2.5 minutes away from our third quarter as the Muskies lead 21-17. Thanks so much for tuning in to the Discover Muscatine Sports Network. We'll have more for you this week. There is a varsity boys swim meet on Tuesday, January 26th, as Davenport North will come to the Carver Swim Center. You can watch that at 6 p.m. on your Discover Muscatine app, which if you haven't downloaded your Discover Muscatine Apple or Android app to get all your free access and most exclusive Muscatine content than anywhere else, like these Muskie sports broadcasts, Don't forget the Muscatine Today Show with Ashley Lovelace, other local news, and Muscatine living content from contributors like Tony Tone, the Muscatine Ministerial Association, Jacob Bauer, and more. That app is very handy. You can watch all sorts of events. Just earlier today, you could have watched the Muscatine Manta Rays, the YMCA Swim Club. All of their home meets are live streamed. Actual virtual meets are live streamed. So not just high school sports, but community athletics throughout Muscatine and all sorts of community engagement. You can also go back to the archive. It's not like the old radio days where if you didn't hear it, it's gone forever. You can go back and check it out and watch all of these games back live on the YouTube feed for Discover Muscatine or on your social media. You can go back and see some great stories with some special deliveries this week that our friends at Hy-Vee of Muscatine helped put together. Just tremendous multimedia information on Discover Muscatine. We're 50 seconds away here from our third quarter. Joel Kraus are on the call as the Muskies again looking for their third win in a row after 2 wins earlier this week. That is a significant win streak for the Muskies. Coach Wyndham is in his third year at Muscatine, working on rebuilding this program that honestly has had to have some work done, and he's done a fantastic job. These seniors that are on the floor for the Muskies, a huge part of the success this year. 5-6 on the season are the Muskies, looking to get to 500 as a team on the season and hopefully to grow that win total. And we'll be back on Tuesday here in the gym for boys basketball as they will play host to Davenport West at 7:30 p.m. To start off the half for the Muskies, the starting lineup will be Claire, Olsis, Jan, Hufford, and Diekman. Starting for the Wildcats in the second half will be Lowry, Houston, Jacobs, Weissman, and Mosier. The Muskies will take over offensively to start this second half. As Braden Hufford will now bring the ball up the floor for the Muskies. Hufford to Olsis. Waker Claire for three. He continues his hot shooting. Another three-point basket from First National Bank of Muscatine. And now the Muskie defense. Good pass from Houston to Weissman. Weissman unable to get it over the trees, though. Now Weissman on the wing. Back to Lowry. Lowry to Houston. Jacobs for three in the corner, no good. Rebound Olsis. And now Braden Hufford will bring it up for the Muskies. Claire, three short, rebound. That's Jacobs. Now Lowry for three, no good. Rebound Jan. Fantastic job rebounding for the Muskies tonight. But that will be a turnover. And now North and Makai Jacobs will slow the tempo down. Houston with the baseline cut, blocked by Diekman at the rim. And now Jan will get the rebound. Great help side defense as Josh Diekman pinned it up against the backboard. 24-17 lead. This has been ties the largest lead of the night for the Muskies. Now Olsis will finish with the and one opportunity as great interior passing from forward to forward as Josh Diekman finds his front court mate, Reed Olsis, for the foul and the basket. That free throw is good. The Muskies extend their lead to 10. Jacobs to Weissman. Weissman with a pump fake. Now Mosier. He'll be fouled and he'll go to the free throw line. Nolan Mosier, a 50% free throw shooter on the season. It's the third foul on Hufford, as Mosier misses the first. Second free throw rolls in, and now Dante Lee will check in. Lee checks in for for Braden Hufford. Mosier will come out, and Porter checks in for North. North going a little bit smaller here lineup-wise. Maybe trying to crank up the intensity on their defensive end, and we may see some more full court pressure. Olsis turns it over, and now Wiseman will push it up for the Wildcats. Porter. Calls on that's going to be on Dante Lee. Muscatine faithful wanted to maybe see if Lowry hadn't pushed off with that forearm a little bit, but that'll be 4 fouls now on Lee. So with just 5:28 to play in the third quarter, it's a long way to go here for Dante Lee with just 1 foul left to give. And now Lowry gets it to Jacobs, over to Porter. Porter to Houston. Houston jab step. Lowry with a good take into the bucket. And now here's that full court pressure. Jan to Diedrichs. Diedrichs gets it over the timeline. Back to Jan. Steal by North. Lowry makes the layup. Now the Muskies want a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout, so we're going to take a quick break. We'll step away for 30 seconds on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network. Welcome back to the Discover Muscatine Sports Network. Joel Krausar with you as the Muscatine Muskies lead Davenport North 27-22. North on a little bit of a run here after getting down 10 points just a few minutes ago. And they've done it on the defensive end. The Wildcats exercising some full court pressure, getting a couple steals and a couple runouts as the Muskies have to clean up their ball handling protect this lead. Waker Clare, nice pass to Noah Jan. And they're going to get a hoop in the arm as Noah Jan finishes at the rim. That's going to be on Porter, his first. 2 team fouls for both Muscatine and North as Noah Jan makes the free throw. And now Porter will bring it up for the Wildcats. Again, COVID restrictions being lifted a little bit. There's a steal by Jan. Euro step, and he finishes and one. So Noah Jan back-to-back times down the floor. That time he created it for himself. He got the steal and then got to the rim. Again, COVID restrictions being lifted a little bit. 4 tickets now allowed for every player. And we're starting to hear a little bit more fans in the stands, which is enjoyable. 50 student section tickets available for these home games. And we're not there yet, but we're close, as the Muskies have their 11-point lead with 4:20 to go here in the third quarter. That shot, strong finish from Lowry. And Noah Jan crosses over, gets it over the timeline. Diekman. Trevor Diedrichs into the ball game for the Muskies. And they'll call that foul. So some of these fouls that I think we thought would be called in the first half, these officials may have convened and decided to call this second half a little bit tighter, much to the chagrin of the North faithful. There are 4 team fouls now. And Noah Jan at the top of the key. Diekman to Jan. Jan, the lefty, slashes. Unable to finish. Good rebound by Houston. And now North will run. Shot fake from Weissman. And there's a travel against Makai Jacobs. Another turnover for the Wildcats. Waker Clare will bring it up the floor. And they're going to call a foul on Mike Lowry. North defense getting a little handsy, and the officials trying to regulate it as much as possible. Waker Clare gets it into Diedrichs. Now Diedrichs, he gets it back. Diekman at the top of the key, back to Jan. Jan defended by Porter. Jaden Houston defends Josh Diekman. Diekman drives baseline, finds Jan in the corner, gets it to Diedrichs, back around to Clare. Muscatine continues to move the ball around. It's a 9-point lead for the Muskies. Gets it to Olsis. Olsis dumps it down low. Good defense there from Houston and the Wildcats, able to knock it out of bounds. A solid entry feed from Reed Olsis. As the Muskies will inbound from underneath their own basket. Clare back to Diedrichs. Lamonte in for the Wildcats now. Porter, Houston, Lamonte, Weissman, and Lowry on the floor. Diekman, that is good. 11-point lead now for the Muskies. As Jaden Houston tries to get this offense going. Here's Weissman at the top of the key. Jacobs going for the reverse. Good defense from the Muskies. It's now Noah Jan. Finds Olsis. Steal from North. Weissman will bring it up for the Wildcats. Lamonte in the wing. Shot fake. Back to Jacobs. Lowry in the paint. He's able to finish. And that will end the 6-0 run from the Muskies. And that lead comes back to 9. And now Clare, heavily contested by Lowry. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Waker Clare. Clare extended that arm. I think that was a good call. That'll be 2 now on Waker. Eastern Iowa Community College will have our defensive player of the game in our post-game show. Also, Toyota of Muscatine, proud supporters of Muskie Athletics. Call a blocking foul. Or a moving screen, actually. So they called Mike Lowry for a moving screen. And that's 2 now on Lowry. And they're going to call a moving screen now on Diekman. Oh, they call it on Clare. So the two teams trade offensive fouls, and it'll be North ball. As Lowry. And so they call an illegal offensive play. So I've never seen it called. I'm sure it's in the rule book. But Jaden Houston, to avoid the defensive player, intentionally ran out of bounds and came back in. And that is a call, apparently. An illegal offense is what it was called. And it's Muskie ball, and they will turn it over. Josh Diekman had the right idea, but attempted the no-look pass. Just a little too far out in front of Trevor Diedrichs. And now the Wildcat offense. Porter finds Lowry. Another block from Diekman, but really nice pass from Mekhi Jacobs, but Diekman able to erase the shot. And that ball is stolen by the Wildcats. Jacobs able to poke it out. Weissman thinks about a shot in the three, back to Jacobs, and that three is good, and then they were going to call a foul on Reed Olsis underneath. So the basket counts, and then North will keep the ball. Now a moving screen. No, not a moving screen. They're calling a push on Trevor Diedrichs. So we're even at 16 fouls apiece as the whistle rate increases for these Zebras. Lowry tries to drive. Almost dug out there. Checking into the ball game. Sam Emmert in for the Muskies. Offensive foul as Noah Yan takes the charge. Lamonte called for the foul. Good anticipation for the Muskies. And now Diekman gets it into Yan. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter as the Muskies lead 35-29. We'll take a quick break on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network.
There's no place like home, and Eastern Iowa Community Colleges is our hometown college. With the security we need to explore, learn, and grow, it's the smart choice, always delivering quality, affordability, and flexibility. Because now, more than ever, there's no place like home, and there's no place like Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, the Communities College.
You know RIVO as expert plumbers, but did you know RIVO can also be your one source for complete bathroom and kitchen remodels? With professional craftsmen doing the job for more than 30 years, experienced in tile, carpentry, and of course plumbing, RIVO can transform a dreary basement into an elegant bathroom and upgrade a worn-out kitchen using inspirational design and quality brands. Before you stand in line at a big box store, call RIVO Incorporated and see how a hometown professional can refresh and improve your home.
And welcome back. It's the beginning of the fourth quarter as the Muscatine Muskies lead Davenport North 35-29. Pretty heated third quarter there. Lots of back and forth. Both teams racked up the fouls. Both teams will be in the 1-on-1 bonus throughout the rest of the game. Shot fake Weissman. Nice move from the senior. Smooth jumper. Waker Clare, Trevor Diedrichs, Braden Hufford, Josh Diekman, and Reed Olsis on the floor for the Muskies. Lamonte, Jacobs, Houston, Weissman, and Lowry for the Wildcats. Diedrichs gets it to Clare. Again, those team fouls are important because points are available with every foul from here on out. Diedrichs gets over to Hufford. Three from Hufford up, no good. Rebound, Houston. Houston back to Lowry for three, no good. Rebound, Diekman off the tip from Olsis. Diekman. Hufford working the Muskie offense over to Diedrich. Diedrich's back to Hufford. Claire for three in the corner, blocked. Rebound Diekman. That jumper's no good. Rebound Lamonte. Now Lamonte tries to pass it. North able to keep it, but then he steps out of bounds. It will be Muskie ball. Noah Jan checks in for Diedrichs. Jan with 14 on the night. Looking to close this thing out strong for the purple and gold. Braden Hufford, there's a little trap action, finds Diekman. Nice job from Hufford. Claire with a shot fake. Get it to Jan. Now Hufford. Lamonte on him. Claire, good catch. Over to Diekman. Houston doing a nice job defending Diekman. It's going to be a jump ball. It'll be Muscatine ball as Houston and Diekman both battling for that. So it'll be Muskie ball with a 4-point lead with 5:43 to go here in the fourth quarter. Claire will inbounds for the Muskies. They get it into Olsis. Olsis, Jan, Hufford, Claire, and Diekman for the Muskies. Almost stolen by Lowry. Good defense there for the Wildcats. Now Jan will inbound. That one's stolen by Lamonte. And he's able to finish. So now it's a 2-point game. Now Hufford. It's a full court trap now. Muscatine finding the open man. Olsis with a strong catch and finish. As North continues to gamble on defense, Muscatine looking to try to capitalize. And now Lamont with a pass feed to Lowry, and that is good. Lowry with 12 points now on the ball game. He's the leading scorer for the Wildcats today. Hufford to Jan. And now Olsis is fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. That's Houston, his third. Now we'll send Olsis to the line. Olsis a 60% free throw shooter on the season. Gets the shooter roll, makes the first. It's a home run of a free throw because he touched them all on that one. Hit every aspect of the rim. No good on the second one. Rebound Weissman. Good block out from Weissman. North works the ball over. It's Lamonte who finds Weissman on the cut. Jumper good. Now Jan, he's trapped. Diekman gets it across the timeline. Almost throws it away, but there's Waker Claire to pick up the pieces. And he finishes at the rim. 3-point lead now for the Muskies. We're under 4 to play here in the fourth quarter. And Hufford is going to get called for the reach. That's his fourth foul now. And that will send Lamonte to the line. First free throw, no good. Rebound, Olsis. Bickford Senior Living bringing you Muskie basketball. Josh Diekman takes it to the rim. Good rebound and finish from Reed Olsis. 10 points now for Olsis. Three pull for Jacobs, no good. And Lowry steps on the line, so that will be Muskie ball. Full timeout from North. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with fourth quarter basketball on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network.
At First National Bank, we strive to provide the best customer service both in person and online. Our mobile wallet offers you great features within our mobile app. Card controls, alerts, digital receipts. Mobile wallet is a free feature in our mobile app. Check it out today.
Almost like it knows when you can least afford.
Another clogged drain?
Lucky for you, RIVO is always standing by. With multiple master plumbers on staff, RIVO not only handles your home-related issues, RIVO will also diagnose and design large-scale commercial piping systems. Family-owned, reliably honest, remarkably affordable. Complete kitchen and bath home improvement technicians. Because RIVO won't rest until your plumbing problems are gone.
We are back. 3:25 to play here in the fourth quarter on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network, and they call the foul. That's on Makai Jacobs, and that will send Noah Yan to the free throw line. His third for Jacobs. As John goes to the line for the 1-and-1. That's 9 team fouls on the Wildcats. Yan makes the first. The senior has 15 points. And that is good. So Noyan with 16 for those 2 free throws. Jacobs and Jan with the... And now Jan didn't actually have control of the ball when he was trying to call timeout. His body came to rest. He secured the ball, called the timeout, and it's a full timeout, but we're going to keep it here. That's a tremendously heads-up play. Now, if we go back and look at the replay, if you go back and want to rewind it, you can see him, both hands engaged in the timeout motion. Now, because of that, he's not possessing the ball, so they can't call him for traveling as he slides across the floor. He comes to rest, secures the ball, secures the timeout. That's one of those little plays that could end up huge here as we're under 3.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter with a 7-point lead. And a nice job by the official, too, to recognize that he didn't yet possess. So he didn't honor the timeout, and he also didn't prematurely call a traveling call, which is something that we see sometimes happen in that situation. So good all the way around on the Jan effort, well officiated, and now Muscatine will have the ball just over the timeline here with 3:09 left in the fourth quarter. Muscatine Muskie basketball presented by First National Bank of Muscatine, Bear of Muscatine. And that, honestly, play right there could be a candidate for our RIVO Plumbing and Heating play of the game. We'll see if some points come out of that heads-up decision, but from that senior, Noah Yan. As Waker Claire inbounds it to Diekman. Diekman, Lee, Yan, Olsis, and Claire on the floor for the Muskies. As Diekman gets it back to Jan. Lee now gets at the top of the key. He's defended by Lamonte. Lamonte, Jacobs, Houston, Weissman, And Lowry on the floor for the Wildcats. There's a jumper from Jan, and it's good. He's continuing to feel it. 18 points for Noah Jan. As Lowry will bring it up for the Wildcats. Pass across to Jacobs. Just over 2 minutes to play here. Lamonte with the take, rebound, Diekman, good post defense from the Muskie senior. You can see the height is affecting Lowry down low. Lee. Now that loose ball ends up ahead to Jacobs. Nice job by Lamonte and Jacobs to finish that scramble. Full court man-to-man defense now from the Wildcats. As Josh Diekman brings it up the floor, gets it to Jan, who then travels. He switched pivot feet. He just took one extra step. And that was a good call by the official. He did take the extra step. As Quincy Weissman will inbound for the Wildcats. Baker Claire will check out. The pace has really increased here the last 3 minutes. Seeing some heavy breathing from players on both sides. Monte defended by Hufford. Weissman shot fake, and he travels. Now will be Muskie ball. 1:18 to go here in the ball game. Now Diekman's got some wide open room to go. Euro step and a finish. Shot up by Lowry, no good. Rebounded Olsis. And that's going to be a foul on Houston. And so that will put Reed Olsis to the free throw line. That's 4 fouls on Houston. Houston, again, averaging 18 points a game coming into tonight, just 7 as Olsis makes the first free throw. Reed Olsis now with 11 points. And he makes them both as Muscatine extends his lead now to 11 with just under a minute to play. Lamonte drives, finishes. Timeout here from North. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll leave it right here. It's a 9-point lead now for the Muskies. They will be shooting 2 free throws with every foul as they are in the double bonus. And some strategy here. What I'm anticipating seeing from this North team is full-on pressure on defense, trying to get a turnover off of a trap or a steal in some way. But it will be up to the Muscatine ball handlers to break this pressure and try to salt this victory away at the free throw line if they can. Riots and Rebelle Salon bringing you Muskie basketball along with River Rehab physical therapy. Muskies get the ball into Hufford. Hufford finds Jan. Jan passes it over the top to Olsis. Olsis wisely holds on to it, and he's fouled. As Reed Olsis will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. That foul is on Lowry, his 3rd. First free throw no good from Reed Olsis. Second one is good. That makes the lead 10. 45 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. North with the screen and roll finds Lowry. Timeout. North still has 2 timeouts left. This is a 30-second timeout. So North not forcing a three, trying to scratch and claw this lead back to a better manageable score. They're down 8 with 37 seconds to go here. They're going to have to foul sooner than later. We'll see if the Muskies are able to get the ball over the top like they did the last time. Noah Jan again with 18 points for the Muskies. He's led the way. He is an 82% free throw shooter on the season. Dante Lee is a 90% free throw shooter on the season, and Diekman an 80%. So 5-second call. So that's a big turnover against the Muskies. Lowry up, no good. And that's going to be a travel against the Muskies. As Noah Jan went down on the rebound. So 32 seconds to play. It's an 8-point lead. Houston shot up, no good. That one's rebounded by Jan, and he's fouled. And so now Jan will go to the free throw line. Four fouls on Lowry. Jan misses the first free throw. And makes the second. 28 to go. It's a 9-point lead for the Muskies. Jacobs. He's fouled, but he's fouled on the floor. So that will be a 1-and-1 free throw situation here for Jacobs. That foul's on Dante Lee, and that is his 5th foul. So Waker Clare will now check in for the Muskies. Dante Lee will foul out with 2 points. Foul trouble just got the best of him tonight. First free throw, no good. Rebounded by Diekman. Hufford will throw it over the top to Jan. And now Jan will get fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. With 8.8 seconds to go, it's a 9-point lead. And Jan's free throw pushes the lead to 10. Second free throw, that's an 11-point lead. And now the Muskies just looking to not foul. Tip in, good. And that'll do it. As the Muscatine Muskies defeat Davenport North 54-45. We will be back after a short break with our post-game show presented by Pearl City Media on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network.
There's no place like home, and Eastern Iowa Community Colleges is our hometown college. With the security we need to explore, learn, and grow, it's the smart choice, always delivering quality, affordability, and flexibility. Because now, more than ever, there's no place like home, and there's no place like Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, the community's college.
You know RIVO as expert plumbers, but did you know RIVO can also be your one source for complete bathroom and kitchen remodels? With professional craftsmen doing the job for more than 30 years, experienced in tile, carpentry, and of course plumbing, RIVO can transform a dreary basement into an elegant bathroom and upgrade a worn-out kitchen using inspirational design and quality brands. Before you stand in line at a big box store, call RIVO Incorporated and see how a hometown professional can refresh and improve your home.
At First National Bank, we strive to provide the best customer service both in person and online. Our mobile wallet offers you great features within our mobile app: card controls, alerts, digital receipts. Mobile wallet is a free feature in our mobile app. Check it out today.
Almost like it knows when you can least afford.
Another Another clogged drain?
Lucky for you, RIVO is always standing by. With multiple master plumbers on staff, RIVO not only handles your home-related issues, RIVO will also diagnose and design large-scale commercial piping systems. Family-owned, reliably honest, remarkably affordable. Complete kitchen and bath home improvement technicians. Because RIVO won't rest until your plumbing problems are gone.
And welcome back. Post-game action here on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network. Joel Krausar as the Muscatine Muskies defeat Davenport North 54-45 on this Saturday afternoon Mississippi Athletic Conference battle. That's 3 wins in a row for the Muskies. A big week here, 3-0 as the Muskies move to 6-6 on the year. North moves to 5-4 on the season. Muscatine was led the way in scoring by Noah Jan with 21 points, followed close behind by Reed Olsis with 13 points for the Muskies tonight. Josh Diekman with 8 points offensively, but was a big factor on the defensive side with 3 block shots, 11 defensive rebounds, and that will make Josh Diekman our Eastern Iowa Community College Defensive Player of the Game. Our offensive player of the game, presented by Bear of Muscatine, will go to Noah Jan, the senior, with 21 points. Much of that done at the free throw line. Did an outstanding job tonight, salting this game away. And he also had our RIVO Plumbing and Heating play of the game, which was actually the free throws at the end. Close component there was the timeout at the end in the loose ball situation. But really those clutch free throws that Noah Jan was able to make towards the end of the game that really just salted this game away and shut the door on this North Wildcat team. And we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with Noah Jan himself for our post-game interview. Again, Noah Jan, our offensive player of the game, presented by Bear of Muscatine.
There's no place like home, and Eastern Iowa Community Colleges is our hometown college. With the security we need to explore, learn, and grow, it's the smart choice, always delivering quality, affordability, and flexibility. Because now, more than ever, there's no place like home. And there's no place like Eastern Iowa Community Colleges, the community's college.
And we are back here on the Discover Muscatine Sports Network. Joel Krausar. And I'm joined by our offensive player of the game from Bear of Muscatine, Noah Jan, 21 points for the senior, back-to-back outings for the Muskies, where he's led the Muskies in scoring. 18 points Thursday night at Clinton, 21 tonight. Noah, offense is kind of coming around for you these last few games.
Yeah, in practice I've been working on being more consistent with my three-point shot, and it's translating into the game. Thankful for my teammates for getting me open looks.
Well, and you're creating some of your looks yourself there. You had several steals that turned into transition buckets and points. Your defense turning into offense. It's clear that your defensive focus as a team has really been amped up these last few games.
For sure. After the break, that's been our main focus in practice. And once again, thankful for my teammates. They take the best guys, and I take what the offense gives me, and yeah, thankful for my teammates.
And great opportunity there for you at the end to go to the free throw line and kind of put this game away. You know, we all shoot free throws as a kid, like in the driveway or go to the gym. It's not the same in a conference basketball game going to the free throw line, but you always seem pretty comfortable in that situation.
Yeah, thanks. I always work on it, just having the same routine, and yeah, I guess it goes in.
Noah, our senior offensive player of the game, 21 points. Great job tonight. And another big win for the Muskies, even up at 6-6. Looking forward to next week.
Thank you.
Noah Jan, our offensive player of the game thanks to him for joining us, Bear of Muscatine, supporters of that offensive player of the game. And we'll be back here Tuesday night as the Muskies take on Davenport West, another home game for the Muskie boys. So you can't be here at the game if you don't have a ticket. Come on out and make sure you subscribe to the Discover Muscatine Facebook and YouTube feeds so that you can watch it live from home. That's going to do it from us here with Pearl City Media. Huge thank you to our production team, Zoe Krenz operating camera, Jess Meinert directing and producing this broadcast, and Chris Anderson with Pearl City Media. We'll be back next Tuesday. I'm Joel Krausar signing off. Have a great weekend, everybody.